This episode of Peter Chao Games is brought to you by ShadySluts.com. Be sure to head over to the website and get one of my personal favorite sunglasses, the Ice Cold. Make sure to use the discount code HIROBOOM. You are going to get a $10 discount. Now enjoy the latest episode of Peter Chao Games. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Peter Chao Games. Christian versus Alberto Del Rio in a recent edition of WWE Smackdown. You ready? I am. Let's go! So we're going to talk about a variety of things, none of which includes talking about this critical torso damage that the screen wants us to read, but I don't like to read. I play games so I don't have to read. I don't like to read your tips. I don't like to read your hints. I like to play the game. I like to punch people in the face. I like to kick people in the face. And I like to be the Mexican aristocrat Alberto Del Rio versus Mr. One More Match, Christian Page. If you guys remember back in his TNA days, his name was Christian Page, or something like that. I don't really even remember, because his run in TNA was rather forgettable. But I have to say, it is one of the, the only good things that TNA has ever done. I don't watch TNA. I don't know if you guys do. But if you guys do, maybe you should update me. What is going on in the storylines of TNA? Because I don't watch. Because most of the time when I do give it a chance, it's horrible. It's awful. It's terrible. And I'm not saying WWE is the perfect company that it gets all the storyline right 100% of the time. Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that TNA, the A stands for awful, not for action. TN awful, total non-stop awful. That's what the TNA stands for. And right now, we're watching Alberto Del Rio face off against Christian in a SummerSlam rematch that is going to be happening on WWE Smackdown. That's right, that's right. These two had an unforgettable match. I mean, the thing is that these two went out there at the WWE Summerslam pay-per-view knowing that the show was a two-match show, and they made it a three-match show because nobody was expecting that the fans were going to be chanting, "This is awesome, crap." Nobody was really expecting that. I mean, we all know that Christian can pretty much have a good match with anybody, but nobody was expecting the match that we saw at SummerSlam. And I have to tell you, if you miss SummerSlam, in which I almost did because I was overseas in Australia, definitely seek out the Blu-ray, definitely seek it up somehow, because these two had an absolute tremendous match, and I can't wait to see their match on Friday Night Smackdown. I have always believed that Alberto Del Rio can put on a good match with anybody, and the same goes for Christian. Christian is a very, very talented wrestler, and at this point in his career, I don't see him being world champion. I see him being the veteran, the savvy veteran that helps the young generation. And for lack of a better term, even though Alberto Del Rio is not that young, he is, what WWE wants in a villain. I mean, I understand that his baby face push went completely downhill. Like that was not a very good choice. It felt a little bit forced. And ever since they decided to turn him back here, it has been much better. Because I have to say, if you're a rich motherfucker, I mean, we're not saying the person playing Alberto Del Rio is that rich, but I mean, the person, Alberto Del Rio, the character, is a rich guy. I mean, he does not fit the babyface persona. I'm glad that they tried it and finally found out that it was a bad idea, because I have to tell you, it was a bad idea. It was good to experiment with the idea, but we all know that a rich aristocrat from Mexico has to be a heel, has to be a bad guy. Because you have the Rey Mysterios, you have the Sin Caras to be your face, even though they are masked and very injury prone, as we saw this past Monday on Raw when it was Sin Cara who injured his hand. But Christian is almost like in the Chris Jericho role. I mean, I have never seen upon a return Chris Jericho lose so damn much. And I believe that, I mean, Christian, he's a veteran. He can have a good match with anybody, but he doesn't need to win to be over. He just needs to be there having good matches with every single person in the company. Because if I was going to trust anybody to have a good match with, it would be Christian. Because we all know, I mean, I was at the Over the Limit pay-per-view back a few years ago when they were in Seattle, Washington. I drove 2 hours down from Vancouver to go see it. The main event was during the Christian and Randy Orton stage. Randy Orton was the hot babyface, and then you had the Christian, also the hot babyface. We almost had a babyface versus babyface match. And those two stole the show. They had an amazing, incredible match. Arguably, I would have to say the match of the year, or at least one of them, because that match was incredible. And to see it and experience it live was even better. My friends were at Mr. Bob and Peter Brown were able to attend SummerSlam live this year, and I'm very jealous because I have to say, I mean, what a pay-per-view to attend. 3 amazing matches. Sometimes when you go to a pay-per-view live, you go to a house show, you go to a TV taping, you are wishing for probably about 2 good matches, you know, and those are just good matches, not even great matches. They got 3 great matches, live and in person, and have a spectacle like it was at the SummerSlam, and that's when you have to just say, lucky motherfuckers, they got caught a good break. You understand? You know what I'm saying today? Good. Rib breaker by Alberto Del Rio. Really, I mean, he really hasn't focused on the arm. Oh, I think he hurt me, because now he begins to focus on the arm. That's right. We have to focus on the arm, because honestly, the finisher has to be the arm breaker. I mean, if it's not an arm breaker, don't even waste my time. You see me? Just move out of the way, stomp on the elbow. Because what that does is it creates bone spurs in your arm, creating the necessity that you might need surgery down the road, maybe even immediately after the match. And Alberto Del Rio know that. And now again, look at that twisting, talking the arm. Oh yes, it's all about ringside camaraderie. And again, Christian overzealous in that one, as Alberto Del Rio continue to work on where he need to work, and that is the arm. Boom! Not even letting a little bit of breathing room for poor old Christian. Continue to work, and now just trying to change it up, do a DDT on the leg, because that's what it's all about. Oh! And to the rope side, and now Christian is in absolute dire straits. He need to make some sort of comeback. He need to reach down. You know, when he's thinking one more match, this is what he needs to do. He needs to look for that one more match. And at this point, I don't even know if he deserves one more match after losing at the SummerSlam. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Christian deserves another one-on-one bout against the Alberto Del Rio for the world champion? I don't know. Let me know in the underpanty section below, because that's something that I would really love to get a discussion going, you know. How many of you guys are fans of Christian? I mean, I've been a fan of Christian for a long time. Ever since him and Edge tag team with the big ass sunglasses, doing the 5-minute picture pose, all of that. It was very good. He's a very good competitor, master of the ladder match. Always fun to see him in the ring. He tells a good story. We all know that. I mean, we all know that Christian is a very capable superstar. But Alberto Del Rio is the future, as you can see, as he plants the 2 feet right into the temple. And perhaps he is going to do it again. Okay, maybe not. Oh, finally connecting with that kick. But not for long, because Alberto reverse and do the two-to-way backbreaker. And this is what we're talking about here. He needs to work on the arm to really be able to cinch in the arm breaker, because that is the majority of you know, matches that Alberto wins his match. Oh, now they're both bleeding. Now this is getting very physical. This is getting very physical, and I think he's going to do it. Yes, Q switch. I was not able to counter that, but too bad, because I escaped. Oh no, no! Oh, my face! Oh, you hurt my Mexican face. I'm a Mexican aristocrat. You cannot do that to me. But you just did, and I'm very upset about that. Very upset about that. But I have to tell you, I have to suck it up. I have to suck it up, and I have to beat you, Christian. I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm going to break your arm. If breaking your arm is necessary, I will break it. I will break it like I break the Kit Kat bar. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to create bone spurs in your shoulder, and I'm going to make your elbow pop out of the arm. There's a lot of things that I can do, and right now I'm doing it. And I'm going to wear you down, just like this. Wear you down. You're going to have to fight back if you want to come back in this one, buddy. Buddy old pal. That's right. So what do you guys think about Alberto Del Rio as your World Heavyweight Champion? Do you think he's doing a good job? I mean, I think that he's a better villain than he would ever be a face. Because I don't think the natural public can relate to somebody who drives cars down to the ring. I mean, even though, obviously most of them are rental cars. Actually, all of them are rental cars. Maybe 1 or 2 of them belong to Vince McMahon. But we all know Dos Caras Jr. does not drive those type of car. He probably drive a Nissan Altima. Maybe a Kia. Maybe a Kia Sorento. I don't know. But he certainly does not own a Rolls Royce, okay? I don't care what he is trying to make you believe. It's just not going to happen. It's just, uh-oh, I almost lost there because I was not paying attention. But now I am, and now you are going to pay for almost making me lose. Damn right. Oh my. Wow. Wow, what a finish this would be. Yes, I win. No, I don't win. Damn it. I thought I won. I did not think that was going to be just a 2. I thought it was... Oh, now you're going to lose. Now you're going to lose. Because I kicked you in the face, and now I'm going to apply rope break. Okay, I should have known that was going to be a rope break. Come here to the center of the ring so I can put it on you the right way. But I don't want to do it just like that. Oh no, whoa. What is going on? You think that you can just get me like that? V. And oh, now you're screwed. You know, you want to roll me up? You want to be like that? You want to be a cheap little fucker? That's what you do when you want one more match? I give you one more match. One more match where you tap out like a little bitch. That's right. You try to roll me up. How dare you? How dare you? Alberto Del Rio does not allow that. That's right. So make sure to tune in to the next episode, as it will be coming very soon. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. Oh my, remember that spot? My face breaking on the table. But yeah, I mean, remember to tune in all the time. I'm a big fan of WWE, and I'm glad I have been able to find a platform where I can talk about the show while still playing the game for your amusement, for your entertainment. And I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like the video by boom, giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the Chao Games YouTube channel. Make sure to follow my vlogs, Peter Chao Time, my main channel of course, at Pewdiepie. And I will see you next time. Stop drinking the haterade and start drinking the bubble tea. Ciao outside, motherfucker.